Okay, it's 7 o'clock in the morning and it is Friday, the 9th of August, and we have just left St. John, Ortega, and we're going to Burgos. Tonight we're checking into a hotel, so yay, we can put our stuff where we want to, use a proper towel. One thing I don't even think I've shown you guys my towel, but my towel is literally like 60 centimeters by 40 centimeters. It's tiny, but it's a microfiber towel and it is absolutely perfect when you're in the small little cubicle and you've gotten out of the shower. You don't actually have room. Well, the little towel basically dries your body, dries it well. You do yourself in stages, top half, bottom half. Yeah, no one has big towels. It's all about the weight as well. I think our towels, both of us got the same size. I think our towels are about 150 grams. And that's obviously, every gram counts. The accommodation last night was lovely. It was 15 euros. They had a great meal selection to choose from. We had pasta and pizza and sangria for dinner. We shared all of that. The internet was terrible. Terrible. Got my video made in record timing. It was shorter than normal. Had a phone call from a friend. Thank you. Putting up the video and it just didn't load. Like I created the video and then I had to upload it to YouTube. So I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning thinking, I'll quickly do it now while I'm awake. The internet had been turned off. So that was super annoying. So that'll go up today. Sorry, you won't be watching my content at breakfast time. You might be watching it at dinner time around the table with your families whilst you prepare for your next journey. Where will your next journey be? So I just wanted to do a little quick video. This is like, the sunflowers is all you can see for I can't even see a finish line. For miles and miles, acres and acres. Just so many. There was some on the other side of the road, but they've stopped now. And these ones aren't well positioned, but just back there in the other acre, in the other paddock, they were in really good lines. They were spaced out really well and they were all going in one direction. We were just talking about how people that we've spoken to, they're like, I've been telling my friends and family about it. No one's ever heard of the Camino, which is interesting because Australians love to travel and Australians love to come to Europe, and I wonder why they haven't heard of this. Maybe because it's hard work. Pardon? Yeah, there are heaps of Australians that do the Camino. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a look at those stats later, actually. How many Australians complete the Camino? Good stats. We'll see. We're coming into a town at the moment called... I don't even want to say the names now, because I know you guys are listening to my pronunciation.
An Irishman even commented about it.
Atapurica? Okay, hopefully there's coffee here, but everything looks like a ghost town today because of the mist is so bad. Like, look at it. There's pilgrims behind us. Everyone's walking early today because Burgos is people want to get there.
Yeah, it's one of the pivotal towns. It's sort of you cross it off. That's a third of the way across.
Yeah.
You just have to head out of the hills and the flats for a while.
Yeah, so I think everyone's up early. We actually rarely see people this early in the morning. We can be walking for hours before we see anyone.
Yeah.
And that's also because we're normally off the path.
Also probably overlapped the stages a bit as well.
Yes, we have.
Because we have done so many Ks.
Yes.
We're probably now where a lot of people heading towards Burgos for the finish last night.
Yes,
So
yes.
we've probably added enough for 5 Ks extra to catch up with the groups.
Yeah, true. True, true. Okay, let's see what this town has to offer. I think we're in the clouds again, where you can hardly see what's in front of you, what's behind you. Fences here need a bit of work. Maybe we could organise a working bee. So this is the path this morning. It is serious rock climbing. I think we've read about this someone might have written about this. But walking out of Atapuerca up this hill, it's been rocks like this the whole way. Some areas worse than others, but you can see all the way along, it's just rocks. Where have we got to? So it is 8 o'clock and it's a bit chilly up here in the clouds. My body feels a bit moist from just the coldness in the air. Can't see anyone. Haven't seen anyone since we left the coffee shop, actually. So we've walked over the mountain with all those rocks. We now are on a bit of a flat path. It's actually cold. It's windy. If I touch my skin, it feels very damp. We are walking in amongst clouds. You can see a cloud actually like just pass by your face and everything goes white and you can't see. Pretty surreal though, being up here. I probably should put a jumper on that's in my bag, but I haven't. Down here looks like a good picture in a moment. I'll turn the camera and have a look. Again, sometimes what we see as we walk is different to what comes out on the camera, which is so disappointing, because I want to share this with you. I see that down there. Oh, it looks beautiful. Beautiful. Oh gosh, I'm on the floor of the edge of the path. Don't know if you can see that. Can you see the clouds passing by those trees? No. Okay, so there's an elbow in 250 metres. Look at this. Look at this. All the way around. Pilgrims down there. And it's 8:43. I don't reckon. Oh, look, you can see a little bit of blue sky above us. Not sure if I've mentioned this, but what we have noticed in the last few days, actually, definitely the last 2 days, where the sun, we don't actually get any sun till about 12:30. So we've walked, you know, by that stage, we've walked 4 or 5 hours in the overcast sky with no sun, which has been really great. Oh, look up there, you can the sun's trying to come through. So it'll get out here today. Should be a scorcher. Burgos, I think, for the next few days is in the high 30s. Shane, tell me, what's been your highlight so far? We're on day 11 and we've walked over 300 kilometres. What would be your highlight?
Highlight is probably getting to day 11.
Getting to day 11, yeah.
I think the scenery has been spectacular. The friends we've made along the way, you know, catching up. It's been really enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say probably the combination of those two things, the scenery and the people.
yeah, I think my biggest highlight is probably the fact that I can do it. So I was so nervous and so worried before I left. What if I can't do this? What happens if I can't walk day after day? What then? And every day that alarm goes off for Shane, and for me the alarm is Shane giving me a nudge. Get up. Getting up and starting a day. And you know, I reckon the first 30 minutes is hard because it's dark and you're not necessarily sure of your way. But as soon as it gets to be a little bit light, it just feels like, okay, this is what we're doing. We're off to work. Let's go. We did talk about, you know, when we return home, how things might be different, how it might feel. And Shane talked about the fact that a lot of people say when they get home, they want to keep walking. But it's hard when you get home because you've got things to do. Right now, we've got nothing at all to do except walk every single day. Get some washing done.
Yeah, we've had a fair few people though that have walked to like the end, finished there, Santiago, and then just turned around and started walking back again.
Yeah.
We've had a fair few,
That's not us.
3, I think,
Disclaimer, not us. I also want to put a disclaimer in that everything I do and everything I say on here is my opinion or based on what I've read, based on what I've seen, based on who I've spoken to. Yeah.
Hello.
Juan Camino. I don't plan to know it. I don't pretend to know it all. But what I'm documenting is my experience and Shane's experience and how we're putting one foot forward and one step at a time each day. And I've had amazing feedback. So I'm not saying that for any other reason, but I just want people to know that this is our experience and you could do it so much differently. You could stay at 5-star. No, you couldn't actually. You could definitely not stay at 5-star because they're not available on the track. But you could certainly stay at hotels every single night. You could absolutely stay at the cheapest albergue every single night with beds of 150 people in a room. So, I mean, it's just about what you choose your way to look like.
Same with distances, like we're probably averaging 30 a day, but there isn't many that are doing 10 a day and getting their backs put forward because they're retired or...
Yeah. And that woman last night was 79 years old that we met. She didn't want to be interviewed for her own reasons, and that's fine. Here we go. Can we stop here? Yeah, I want to stop. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Great picture. Someone backpacking with their ironing board, their radio, and everything else they could possibly find. 5:19. Precaution. That's a sign. That precaution sign there means that there's that we're walking on the road, and it means take care. We can't read it. We just know the word caution, and it's always alongside a road. So our guess is it's saying be careful walking along the roadside. There is a little bit of sun coming out behind us, but it's still behind the clouds, so it's quite, what's the word? Glary. Glary, it's quite glary out here at the moment. We think it's, how many more k's to Burgos, do you reckon? 12?
It's either 11 or 14.
11 or 14.
What map you look in, we're about from Burgos again.
Yeah. That's okay, we're doing good timing. Finally just got the day 10 video up. That was a nice stop back there at that place where we were. I'll put the photo in. Had some nice food, really fresh. A lot of people were eating there. It's actually the first stop we've seen since we left that offered sit-down food.
gracias.
So that was interesting. That was a bit of a stop. We got a stamp, and that's at the civil guard. And what I found out then is that he's a policeman ordinarily, but he does this for some volunteer work. And I think he might have said for 1 month. So maybe he works the other months and then 1 month he does volunteer. And they set vans up in different spots. That's probably about the 3rd or 4th one we've seen. Yeah. We asked him for a stamp because someone else told us they give stamps. So we asked for a stamp, got a stamp, had a chat to him. He's done the Camino, and the girl that's in the photo, she does it every year, but she runs apparently, and they have a van that meets her along the way so she can run with no pack. Very interesting. Very interesting. There's a lot of these little parks around. There's an Alberg Municipal as well. I was going to say there are a lot of these little parks around in towns that we've stopped at quite often. There might not be anything else around, but there's a park so you can just sit and get some shade, have a drink, refuel, refocus, reset, and go again. So once you cross this bridge, you go over the bridge, you can either go straight ahead down into the poppies, but that's not the preferred option. That means you'll be walking along the road for a very long way. The other option is after that bridge you go left, and I believe it takes you along the river, and it's a much prettier way to walk. There will be a sign at the end here, I believe. So yeah, this is where the path takes 2 tracks. I think Shane also said that if you go left, it's actually the original way versus the modern, new and improved way. On that, I don't know if I've mentioned this to you before yet, but when we stayed at Alberg, Prada, Villaria, where it was the homestay with Maria who cooked our paella, she didn't tell us this, we missed that conversation, but Sue and Jill were filling us in and said that she was really concerned that when they put the motorway in, people will walk around her establishment and not through it. Therefore, she'll lose money, which is a bit sad. Hopefully people will continue to do the way in its original form. However, I'm not even sure if that's a possibility when they do the roadway. Again, I wasn't part of the conversation. I just heard from Jill and Sue that she was very concerned that when the motorway comes, there'll be a drop-off in business. And I guess she probably can't afford that when she's only got, 14 beds or something at €9 a night. You kind of want to fill them for that price. And if anyone's going to do the journey, go and stay there. So far, my favourite place. Definitely my favourite place. Here we go, another little town here. What's this town called? Castenatus. Cute tree here. Little butterflies in the trees and little houses, signs. Cute little place over there. Campo Municipal. So like I said, we've gone a different way and we're about to get onto the river now, and then we follow the river all the way into Burgos, which will be really lovely. Sun is coming out. It's 10:51 a.m. Friday 9th of August. Interesting, I was just saying before to Shane, 2 weeks ago I was like, oh my gosh, am I doing the right thing? Should I be going? I don't know if I can go. I'd finished school, my leave started, and I felt a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm not sure why now, because it's been fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So here's the river. There's a bridge here, we're going to cross the bridge. There is an arrow on the ground there. Gotta love it when you see an arrow. If anyone's just wondering what it's like to carry a backpack over 300 kilometres, my best suggestion to you is go down to Aldi, get a 5 kilo bag of potatoes, put it in your kid's school bag, and go for a walk around the block a few times. And that's only a 5 kilo bag of potatoes. If you want to be more accurate, get two bags of potatoes, pop it in a backpack. Yeah, just go for a little walk. Like, just go around the block. Tell me how you feel. I'd be really interested to hear. Oh, I reckon that way. I don't know what way. Right? Okay. Yeah. And then what you could do is you could go put yourself in a room and turn the heater on to 35 degrees, get on the treadmill with a 10 kilo bag of potatoes. Yeah, now you're hearing me, aren't you? Now you hear me. Or just relish in the fact that it's pretty hot out here and my backpack is heavy. It's really heavy. Okay, so we are walking on a path along the river headed in towards Burgos. Some people have written about me having a rest day. Nah. We ain't having no rest day. We are getting into Burgos, staying at a hotel because it was only 20 something kilometres, so we knew that we could be there by lunchtime. And then have a shower, go for a walk around, see the sights, maybe look after my legs. Legs are feeling okay. The bottom of my feet are feeling a little bit tender today, but I'm feeling good. Shane, how's your knee today?
Yeah, knee's better than yesterday. Yesterday was a very tough day on the knee, but yeah, feeling good today. So no complaints.
Oh, looks like we're wearing matching tops too.
Yeah,
look at that. Bon Camino.
I didn't say Buen Camino. How many times did I say that? They're walking in this direction. They're walking this way, carrying a backpack.
Oh. Well, doesn't Buen Camino mean good walking?
No, it doesn't.
Happy journey?
It means happy Camino.
Happy Camino.
It's
Well,
not on the Camino. It's Buenos Dias.
Well, they're on the Camino now if they're walking on here. But yeah, I know what you're saying. It should be Buenos Dias. Like,
Helen's been greeting people by saying aloha instead of hola.
Oh no. Hola. Hola. See? Now watch the next one. Let's watch the next one. Buenos Dias.
Buenos Dias.
Bon Camino. Gracias. See?
So it's Buenos Dias till 12 o'clock.
Yes.
And then from 12 o'clock to about 8 or 9 o'clock, it's Buenos Tardes. And then it's Buenos Noches after 8 or 9.
Yeah. Now, Shane and I are also thinking about having a business, taking people Camino walking. We'll walk just every day for the rest of our life. Shane's like, I didn't think about that. It sounds like fun though, doesn't it? Just walk every day. Here is the river. Oh, look at puppy dog.
Having a drink.
Having a drink.
Now we're going for a swim.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, so this is kind of a bit like, where would you say, this is like walking along the Yarra River, Kermode Lake, gosh, lots of places. Werribee River, yeah. Not only do we see lots and lots of people walking, we also see lots and lots of ducks. Oh, look at them all. Look at the ducks. Lots of people out here, everywhere. Look at this little, is it a dachshund?
Yeah.
Very cute.
Look at this puppy dog. Ah, look at him. Is that a dachshund?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Aha.
We call it, well, You know that among the Dachshunds,
Yes.
there are many different.
Yes, yes. So at the start of our trip, I posted something about this in France when we first got there. How there's so long for you to walk across the road, and it's probably for the older generation. Well, now that we've been walking for 11 days, nah. That's for people like me who need 50 seconds to actually get across the road. Oh, how times have changed. Just walked past a dozen buses and I said to Shane which one is waiting for us. Which one are we going to get? And of course we're not getting any. We got this. We have got this. So we've checked in at our hotel. It's not quite ready yet, so we're going to walk over here and just get something cold to drink. Like, this is their square here. Looks great.
Yep.
So we've just walked in through this thing. I don't know, what's it called? What's it called? I can't even use the words. Exhausted. Walked through the archways and now down here into the street. We're going to have a look around. Just walked out of the walkway and then we come into this. Like, wow, this would be the cathedral here, Shane. Look at it. That's where we've come from. Let's go get stamps. Let's go be pilgrims.
Let's go get our pilgrim pass.
Yeah, let's go get the pilgrim passport first. We're getting another pilgrim passport because we are doing super awesome at stamps and we want to make sure that we've got enough.
We've already completed our booking.
No, we haven't.
Done one page.
Oh, something smells amazing. Something smells amazing. What is it? It's like pancakes or churros or... Oh, something smells amazing.
Apparently to the left.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so we're looking for the pilgrim office. Okay, we found a reception for the tourists at Burgos. I'm just making that all up as I go along. I would have thought you could have bought beer in the bakery store. Some yummy little treats in here. We're going to get maybe one of those biscuits. So many nice things to choose from. And there's bread. So we just went into the bakery and we bought 4 beers and a pastry.
Giant pastry.
And a giant pastry, amazing pastry in there. Show you later. And it was like €5, which is probably about $7.50 for 4 beers and a pastry. Yum. We saw some people before, looked like they were getting ready for a wedding. Clearly they are. That's the car. And that's all the confetti. Here's our hotel. 16. It's our room. Sweet and simple. In the bathroom. Yep, our own bathroom. Nice. we've just been to a pilgrim mass in the main area, and we've come into here, and there's another area. I mean, it's phenomenal. So we've just been to church, and now we're going to sit out here and have something to drink. This is the church here. Like, amazing, amazing church and amazing service, and this is just where we're sitting now. Beautiful, really, really beautiful. It's like 8:30 at night, it's about 30 degrees still. So it is still Friday the 9th, and it's like 10 o'clock at night. Hey. And this is the Cathedral Saint Maria. We went to a pilgrim mass tonight, which was incredible. It was only for pilgrims, and it was amazing. And we're now sitting...
to show our passport. They almost didn't let us in.
Yeah, that's right. We had to show our pilgrim passport to get in. But what I want to show you is the amount of people that are here. Like, this place is 10 o'clock at night, and it is flat out busy.
If you came here at 5 o'clock at night, empty. Like, echoes, no one around.
Yeah, that's true. At 5 o'clock there was...
It's all siesta, no one comes out.
Yeah, that's right. Everyone was still sleeping. So we've had a sangria at one bar, probably over my shoulder, just over there. We had a sangria, which was beautiful. Had cinnamon on the top.
Having a potato chip with bacon at the moment, with some weird cheese that they sell here.
Yeah, but we saw it on another table, so we thought we'll try that. We're probably going to go to another place on the way back to our hotel.
And then probably another one.
And probably another one, yes.
We decided to do 10Ks tomorrow. So we've been doing bunching out Ks. So tomorrow we're doing 10. We'll follow it up by a 20. And then we'll do a 30 after that to a place with a pool in the Meseta. That's our plan.
And the Meseta is basically walking through the desert for 10 days. It's limited shade, limited water, limited everything. And that's supposed to be... So we've actually... The Camino is broken up into 3 parts. The first part is about the body, the next one is about the mind, and the third one is about the soul.
Yeah. So the first one's about just your body, just doing Ks and Ks and Ks and getting through it, which finishes at Burgos. After that, it gets very monotonous, and you walk through farmland and just flat land day after day, and you're doing 15 Ks between villages, and you start asking yourself, why am I actually doing this? Like, what's the point? All I'm doing is walking along a highway. But then after that comes the prettiest part, they believe, of the Camino, which is the soul. So you make it, the first part deals with your body, second part you deal with your demons, the last part is all about just enjoyment and reflection on it all, until you get to Saria.
So the Meseta for us will start tomorrow. We'll do the 10Ks and see how we go. I mean, that'll be easy for us. I mean, take a look at that backdrop. How amazing is that? It's just phenomenal. And like, to know that it's 10 o'clock at night and there are so many people out. Dot, Shane and I were just talking, if you actually were a night owl, you probably could start walking at 5 p.m. when it's a little bit cooler, and you could walk through till 10 p.m. because, as you can see, it's still daylight now and it's literally 5 minutes to 10. So you could do 5 hours.
20 days a day easy in the evenings.
Yeah, exactly right. So that was what we wanted to add for today. 40 if you're on a motorbike. But yeah, just have a look at the people. They are everywhere. And a lot of people are out here with their dogs. There's one right here down here next to me. We actually saw another dog sitting on a chair at one of the bars. So bring your dog.
He's on the lap now.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's going to be put down on the ground. But yeah.
That is his friend that just turned around. Makes like he's like the same of his brother.
Oh, there they are. Look at them too. Yeah, look at them. She's got a Zara bag. So we're at a bar here, and this is their like pinchos, but it's called actually tapas. And they've got all these things here behind the bar, and you can see this place is so busy.
Is Helen walking through?
Oh my god, you can even get pizza out of a bloody vending machine.
Pizza out of a vending machine. Let's have a look. 12 varieties. Carnival. Sin Joria Jonendo. So basically, pick your number, put in your cash. That comes a good fire pizza.
In 3 minutes.
It's almost tempting to do it.
So we're walking through, we're going to find ourselves a table. And look at the people. Oh my
Look
gosh.
at the people.
This is the vibe.
The vibe of Saint Maria. Oh, look at all those pinchos in there. So tapas, wine, Helen.